Hello, welcome back to Blue Ride Review. I have a special guest today.
Hello, my name is Lily.
This is my daughter. She's 7. She just finished 2nd grade. She's a 3rd grader, and I don't like it.
But you do. You have to.
But I don't. Today, we are going to do this hairdo. So simple. Perfect for school, slumber parties, pajama day. It's like the perfect pajama day because they look all cute. And it lasts all day. And it's super, super easy. So if you're interested in watching this little cute little face, stay tuned. Okay, so this chick's got a ton of hair. So whenever I do tutorials on her, you'll probably have to modify some things. I'll give some tips and tricks on like a normal human, but she's got a lot of hair to work with and we love it. So first, you gotta make it, you can do it dry, you can do it wet. I like doing it wet because it holds better. So her hair is wet, it's a little bit, towel dried. It's a little drier on the top, which is fine, but I just want the braids to be nice and smooth, especially if you have layers in your hair. You want it to be wet. And if you have lots of layers that poke out, you can put in like a gel, comb a gel through, or you could put a pomade in to help all those. Unless you like a cute little spiky braid, then just let those layers pop out and then it's kind of more of a messy braid, which is also very cute. So I like to first, sometimes we'll just leave it as a natural part so it's super natural, but today we're gonna make a part. Do you want a center part or a side part?
I'll do center.
Center? Okay. So then the easiest way to do for kids for me is just have them look back, assuming that the nose is in the middle of the face. Then just kind of follow the nose and part it. Okay, forward. And then just part it all the way down the back of the head. And then another good thing, if your parts are always end up a little wonky when you go back, the little crook of their neck, if you feel in the back of the neck, you have the little like indentation, put your finger there, and when you're parting, just kind of try to make those two fingers meet, and you'll be in the center of the head. It helps too if little girls are trying to learn how to do their own hair, to give them little points and spots to help them so that they get real proud when they do their own hair, but their part isn't just super crazy. All right, because she has so much hair, we spend a little bit of time parting it. Okay, so what you'll do first is just take off one section and just part it off. Okay. And now you can do this with a regular bandana if you want. You can, a ribbon, it might be harder to hold because it might slip out, so you might have to use some pins to actually get the braids to stay. But what I love, I got this one at the dollar store. They're so easy to make. I have a couple of them, but it's like a silk and there's a wire on the inside. So it's bendable, but it helps hold the hair too. So that's awesome if you have a little girl that has really fine hair. You'll braid, you'll braid around this and it'll help hold that shape. Plus it's cute when it's like woven in and out of the braid. So I'll take it, make sure I go to the corners and hold the wires because when they get messed with, the wires get all bent in there. So I'll hold the wires and then just give it a nice tug, just trying to straighten out that wire a little bit. And then I'll find the center and place that right in the center of the head. Okay, so now you're gonna turn around. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so that's just in the center and I'm gonna clip it, hold this, over here. Try to keep it there. If it's not perfect, that's fine because a lot of times the little band is cuter on the side anyway, so if one side gets a little bit longer, it's not a big deal, but just try to keep it centered. So I'll put it right where it's going to be laying and then clip that all together. And if you don't have a clip, you can have your little girl hold it or whatever, but that'll just kind of create a nice sturdy base. Okay, so it's just so very easy. I'll go through, wet it a little bit more. Oh, your back's all wet from your hair. Okay, so once you have it nice and saturated, this would be, you could either do it before or you could do now and put in whatever you need to keep it together, your pomade or your gel or whatever. I just smooth it out nice. And you're gonna do pretty low braids. Sorry, put your head up a little bit. Thank you. So sometimes I forget and I make the mistake of the positioning. The last time I did this, I didn't pay attention. I just braided it up, and I had the ribbon showing all on the top when I was braiding it, which looks so pretty, and then as soon as I put it up, that was all hidden. Just be conscious of where you're putting your scarf or ribbon or bandana. Okay, so then you just split it into 3 sections evenly. And then just add this to the bottom section. Okay, so now you have your sections. You're gonna braid like a normal braid over. So take your ribbon position and put it underneath so that it'll show up once you're braiding on the other side. And then just do a simple braid, just being conscious of where you have your material. So like you really won't see it right here. And make the braid kind of tight. You don't want it to get loose through the day. And just braid as far down as you can. I like to just use elastics as opposed to the bigger ponytails because then you don't see them, but there's a big bow on the top, so it'll hide whatever you do use. As long as it's not a scrunchie. Do you see scrunchies are back? I find that a little bit weird, but yet a little bit exciting because I used to make my own scrunchies when I was younger, and I thought I was awesome, but I don't think I'm ready to commit yet. Okay, so there's one side. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. I had her turn around so you can see it from the other angle. We're just going to do the same thing. I'm just smoothing it out because any bump that you do have, it will kind of be accentuated towards braid once it's folded up. So try to make it as smooth as you can. And don't do what I do so many times. I'll forget like one random hair and I'm all done and she like waits till the last minute to be like, Mom, what was this? I'm like, hey, thanks so much. Do you like it when I do your hair, Mom? Mm-hmm. You know what my favorite thing about doing your hair is?
What?
I love how much we get to talk about stuff. Because sometimes we do some pretty intricate hairdos and we just spend it like having mommy-daughter talking time. But so people are like, how do you get her to stay so still? But we just talk and like, it's a really good bonding thing. So when we braid, we're going to start with this inside piece closest to the part. We're going to braid over. If you want this to show more, I like it to show. I like it to be a band. If not, just tuck it under that hair. And just braid over and make sure your braid's nice and smooth. And then make sure the hair or the ribbon is under this hair. You don't want to really be able to see it. So then when you flip the braid up, you will see it. And this is perfect. We got material. I didn't get to make them for this year, but we got material in her school colors. So you can make them for school, school events, for
last day of school, first day.
Yeah.
You can make them for like anything.
Right.
Or you could even just buy them.
Right. Or you can buy them, or you can do it for if you have like a theme day. They're just super easy. Okay. So then that's how it ends. So, all right, so now is the easy part. We're just gonna pull it up and twist it. Because the braid is so tight, sometimes Lily knows how to suffer through pain and we just deal with it and then we fix it. But if you need to, you can pull, see where the hair is tight and just give it a little give because it can get, those little baby hairs are so sensitive. You can give it a little bit of give while you're folded up. So now you can decide whether you want, turn this way, whether you want the ribbon to not show or show. If you want just like a clean line with just a bow, then go forward. Or you can have it show and just position your braid so that it's weaved all the way through. Okay, forward again. Thank you. Okay, hold this up here. Thank you, ma'am.
Not used to having no mirror in front of me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, look up.
Since I normally know like where to hold since I have the mirror.
Yeah. All right, so now you just pull it nice and tight so you can see the ribbons. Those are good. You just pull it tight and do a couple twists. 1, 2. If you have a longer one, you can do 3. I might go one more time because this is a longer edge. Let me see. Do you look like a bunny? This is a great hairdo for kids. Even adults, I've worn my hair like this before. You know, with a black bandana, it's really cute. But it's a great summer hairdo, a school hairdo, because it lasts all day. And you don't have to worry about your hair getting just everywhere and you're coming home looking crazy. Right? Anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.